is a fitness blog for curvy and fit women. The first things first, I had to establish what kind of curvy I'm talking about, because curvy is very subjective these days. For most people now, they say curvy, they hear plus size, but the fact of the matter is that not a lot of plus size women are curvy. Some girls are just a little bit bigger than others. But there are girls who are curvy who are not a size 16. Like, I'm a size 8, and I have hips, and I have thighs, and I have a very hard time finding pants. So that's the main thing that I make sure is very clear. I'm like, look, I'm not dissing plus size girls or anything like that, but I am talking to the middle section of curvy that hasn't really been examined yet, which is like the 6 to 12 sizes. I write about preteens and teens, or I'll write about people who are on kind of like the cusp of what I'm on right now, which is that little gap between you kind of think you're an adult, but life is still kind of kicking your ass a little bit. It appears that my primary focus, no matter what I'm writing or what genre I'm writing in, is always going to be about women. Just because, I mean, I feel like that women get plenty of coverage anyway as far as characters and things like that. But I don't know, by the same token, I feel like sometimes there isn't enough variety in tones. When I'm working, it's a little different. When I'm working, I work at Little Pink, an online magazine, and that's for women in business. So no matter what I write for them, I always have to make sure that it comes back to women in business, which I think is good because women are still making 77 cents to the man's dollar. And within that wage gap, there are still so many intersectionalities, even within that. So as far as the wage gap goes, women are making 77 cents to the man's dollar, but within that same group, some women are making less. Like, black women are making less money than white women, as are Hispanic women making even less than black women. It's I believe the scale is Asian women, then white women, black women, and Hispanic women at the bottom. As far as the intersectional wage gap is what I call it. So, the fact that it's 2016, we were still having this problem. I had to write about it. And so, obviously, I don't really know much about the Hispanic and the Asian community, so I didn't feel like it was really my narrative to speak on a whole lot. But I'm currently working on an article right now about how all this new explosion of black media that's coming out right now is relevant to how black women operate within the workplace.
That you've accomplished recently?
I graduated. I got a degree now. It's so bad. Right after I graduated too, I was working retail at the time, and I think the next day after I got my diploma, I went and I wrote my resignation letter. I was like, I quit. I don't need this. I have a degree. This is fine, and I left. And so yeah. So I would say that's also an accomplishment. I learned how to leave something when I wasn't feeling like it was a good environment for me anymore. I'm the associate editor at Little Pink Book. I have been working with them for some time. I started as a junior in college there as an editorial intern, and they gave me my first publishing. So once I was at the end of my senior year and they called me, they're like, hey, do you want like a real part-time gig? I was like, yeah, definitely. So I would say that that's one of my bigger things. My main goal for 22 is to get the Curvy Girl Handbook manuscript published. That's my primary objective with that. I've been working on it for about a year now, and I'm in the editing process of the very last section. So now is the time where I'm going to have to actually print it out and show it to a couple of people who I know have a good set of eyes and can tell me what else I need to do with it.
What is some advice that you can give to an aspiring actress like yourself?
Work and study. There's my theater professor. She was telling us like the reason that like all these British actors are coming over here and kicking our asses, like Idris Elba's getting all the jobs, is because American actors have gotten lazy and they're not studying their work. Marilyn Monroe, everybody thought she was dumb, but she actually wasn't. She was very educated. She studied her art craft very seriously. She went to, I think, 2 or 3 different schools and learned alongside beginners sometimes, just because she wanted to be able to take as many classes as she could. Don't overestimate the fact that you have to pay for it. Pay for it, go, because you'll get some skills. You'll get skills in your pocket that nobody else will know. Also, to be versatile, you have to be able to read Chekhov and Shakespeare, and you have to be able to read something off of, Sleepless in Seattle and things like that. I would say always be diverse. Don't say that, I only want quote unquote black girl roles. There is no such thing as a black girl role. There is roles for women, and that's it. And I think the last thing that I would tell an actress, anybody wants to be an actress, is learn how to write. Because it's like Viola Davis said in her Emmy speech, you cannot win awards if the role is not there for you to win the award for. So the big issue with black women not being well represented right now is because we don't have no movies. Nobody's writing them. So if you want to be able to give yourself a part, or you want to be able to set yourself apart in some kind of way, learn how to write. And it'll also help you be able to analyze your scripts better. Also, before I'm 23, I would like to finish decorating my apartment. I love decor, but it's not finished yet. I still don't have a console for my TV or anything like that. I don't have a coffee table. I still need so much stuff. I don't even have a toaster. So, I don't know, that's a very superficial need to do, but I need to do it. I need to feel some kind of completion at all times. I also would like to at least have maybe a couple of offers on the table for some acting agencies. Well, I guess getting into grad school and getting into grad school and getting a guaranteed paid tuition, and being able to work under such great people in the TV labs under Patricia Davis. That's what I think I'm most excited about right now.